All right, good day, everyone. My name is Lauren Wajudada, Larry DD for short. I'm back again in this particular class. So, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your trading account with the MetaTrader 4. I'm going to be showing you how to use some of the basic functions of the MetaTrader 4 and how to also interpret trade signals so you can, of course, start making some money from the forex market already. Okay, so just come along with me. uh so the MetaTrader 4 is a trading application. It's the application most forex traders use to trade the forex market. Through the application, you can connect to most brokers, to a broker's database or account or network, and then be able to trade the forex market directly. You can create a demo account. You can trade a demo account using the MetaTrader 4, or you can trade a live account, whichever you want to do. So I'm going to be showing us how to get the MetaTrader 4, set it up, and how to use it, and then how to interpret the trade signals you have been getting or you will be getting in the Wahoo Forex Academy. Okay, so come along with me. I'm using an Android device for this video, so some of the things I will show you may be a bit different if you're using an iPhone, but there's no problem. You find that it's the same functionality. Perhaps the difference may be where those buttons are in the different devices you may be using. And if you're using a desktop to trade, this may be slightly different, but I'm using the mobile right now because I understand that a lot of people who we will be trading will be using their mobile devices. It's easier to trade with mobile devices. It's easier to monitor trades on the go. Quite alright. You may need to do analysis. You may need to sit down on the system and draw charts and all of that, which you can do comfortably on the phone. But most people, of course, will be using signals, will be using their mobile devices, putting the details, and then they can trade on the go. Okay, so come along with me. If you don't already have the MetaTrader 4, you can simply go to your Play Store, the Google Play Store, or the iPhone Store, the Apple Store if you're using an iPhone. Okay, so I'm using another device for this particular presentation, so I'm going to go to the Play Store and then do a search of the MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 4, you can see it there. Okay, so once you see this particular icon, if you don't have it yet, you're going to see the button install, but I have the app installed on my phone already, so I don't have to reinstall it. I just have to open it from here. So it's just right there. If you install the app and then open it afterwards, so this is how it looks. It's MetaTrader 4. Of course, we have some other versions of MetaTrader like the MetaTrader 5, but most traders, it's much more easier most times to use a MetaTrader 4 to trade. Okay. So I'll just open the app right here, and then it brings me here. On my account, I already have an account. So usually, if you don't have any accounts open in your MetaTrader 4, it's gonna be quite blank. You would have to come to this the top left corner and click the menu button, and then click the manage account. But before that, you can get familiar with everything available on the MetaTrader 4. The menu button, there are some buttons you can just click through to see what they look like. Codes, charts, trade, history, and the rest of them. I'll come back to explaining what this means in details, but you can just go through them. Usually when I download a new app, I want to use a new device, I usually like to click every single button right there on the app and see what it does. So uh, in my own little way, that's where I get familiar with using the app or the device. It's just a raw way of learning for me. So you could just do the same thing, just click through the entire you know menu buttons you have in the app, and see what it does. And you can pretty much just get familiar with the entire app that way. But basically, what you need to do when you log into the MetaTrader 4 is to create a demo trading account first. Okay, if you've never traded before, if you've never used the MetaTrader 4 before, if you don't have a trading account before, you don't want to jump to start to create a live account. So you want to first create a demo account, and you can do that pretty much on the MetaTrader 4. Okay, so what you do is to click this button here, manage account. You click manage account, and then as you can see here, I have some accounts open already right here on my app. Okay, this is a friend's, this is somebody else's account open on my app. This is a trading account for myself, another trading account. Okay, all right, so what you do is to come here and click the plus sign right here. If you click the plus sign right here, it brings you to this page where it asks you if you want to open a demo account, as you can see, or you want to log into an existing account. So let's say that you have created a trading account with any broker before, say forex or any one of them. In the academy, we recommend forex and a couple of other brokers that we currently recommend to that people can use to trade. Okay, I think there's a London Capital Group and a couple of them. Okay, so you could, if you've created an account with those brokers on their platforms already, you can also log into that account using the MetaTrader 4. If you're going to do that, all you do is just click this log into an existing account, and then it asks you to find the broker whose account you want to log into. So what you do is to simply just type in the name of the broker, whichever broker it may be. If it's I don't know, there are quite a lot of them. It could be HF, markets. Okay, can you see that? So if you search for odd forex, you see a lot of their servers, the trade servers that you can log into, both demo and then live servers. So if you've created an account with them and they've sent you your login details to your mail, you can, which simply details which server you're going to log into, and the other details of that, you can just log into that account directly. So you can pretty much search any broker right here, and if they're available, you see them here. LCG, London Capital Group. Okay, you can see them here. They are demo trade in account and they are live trading accounts. Okay, so you can pretty much, if you have an existing account, either demo or live, you can log into it directly using that option. But if you don't have any account and you just want to create a demo account afresh, okay, let me say something before I go to that. If you also want to log into an existing live account you have, this is how you do it in the MetaTrader 4. You log into an existing account, search for the broker, and then log into their live account right there using the details that was sent to you when you were signing up on their platform. Okay, but now I'm assuming you don't have an account yet. You are a beginner and you want to start out trading a demo account. So what you do on the MetaTrader 4 is to just come here and click open a demo account. Once you click that, you can find any broker of your choice. Okay, right now I'm going to just use the London Capital Group's demo account. So this is LCG. Okay, and then I click their demo account. It brings me certain details to fill. I already have an account with them, so you just fill in these details, fill in your name, see that, fill in your phone number, fill in your email address, and then click create account. Okay, before you do that, you can also select some details here. There's the account type, of course, it's forex. Leverage, you can also click leverage. If you've seen some of my other videos, we've explained what leverage mean. Leverage is simply what allows you trade with more money than you have deposited in your account. So for instance, this particular account right now has $100,000 in it. This 1.300 leverage means that instead of my broker assumes that basically the leverage makes me trade with 300 times this $100,000. You see that? So I mean, in reality, I'm trading with about 30 million dollars in this account. That's what leverage does. Leverage is like being able to use borrowed money, so to say, other people's money, to trade. And that's available in the forex market because that's really the only way we can make money. If you invest, say, $100 in your live account right now, if without leverage, what you'll be making is pretty much piecemeal, so you won't be able to trade much with that. But with leverage, you can do a lot with your $100 and make a lot of money from the forex market, and that's the beauty of the technological age, the brokerage age, and this age of trading the forex market. Okay, so usually I advise people who are opening demo accounts to open with an account size that is relatively small and realistic. Okay, so you can just do an account size of say $5,000. You see that, or $3,000. You know, don't go beyond $10,000. I mean, if you don't have, don't open a demo account with an account size of money you don't have or you cannot have right now, real life, if you want to go live. So for $3,000 is still, yeah, so you can trade that account as though it's a real account, and still be in profit. So you can just do that, and once you create an account, it creates an account automatically for you, and it's pretty much just open it automatically. But I have an account here already, so I'm not going to do all that right now. So all I'll do is just have this account logged in, and so I have the demo account open already. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is then understand how the MetaTrader 4 works. Okay, what we're doing in forex is basically trade currency pairs. So we trade currency pairs. Okay, and where do you see those currency pairs? Right here. If you check this quote, it shows right here some of the basic currency pairs that are already automatically opened on the app. And you can see the Euro USD and the price quote for it. So there are two price quotes here. There's one here, there's another here. One of it is the ask price, the other one is the bid price. Do you see that? Buy price and basically sell price. That's what that means. If you've seen my video, you understand already. Okay, so you can see here the GBP USD, the USD JPY, the USD CHF, the AED USD, the USD CAD, the GBP JPY. Okay, if you want to add to this list, maybe you can just easily click this plus sign right here and then search for what you want to add to it. Major FX, of course. Major pairs, the exotic pairs. Okay, so we just click the major FX and then you can add any of these other currency pairs to that list right there, any of them really. Which one should we add right now? Let's just click AED USD. So once you click them, it automatically gets added to the list. It's as simple as that. Anyone you click just automatically gets added to that long list. You see that? Okay, you can afford to click the whole thing and add them to the entire list right now. Okay, so let's just do that so you can see what I mean. Good. So what has happened? You see that our list has increased. Very well. Okay, so you have, this is just this page right here of these particular two arrows facing opposite directions shows the quotes. So shows a currency pair and the real-time price quote of that currency pair. Okay, the real-time exchange rate of that currency pair, and it quotes both the ask price and the bid price. Do you see that? In fact, underneath the currency pair right there is also showing you the spread. The spread is the difference between the ask price and the bid price. Okay, it's also showing you the spread as it's changing per time, going up or coming down depending on the changes experienced by the ask and bid price. Real time, and it shows you this real time. Okay, this particular thing here showing candles, what we call Japanese candles, simply is called the chart. So shows you the chart. Do you see that? The chart is simply the graphical representation of that currency pair's price action over a period of time, as you can see. Okay, right now if you look up here, if you look up here, there's the GBP JPY and then it shows H1. Okay, that simply means that this particular chart right here is the 1 hour chart of the GBP JPY. Of course, you can choose any charts you want. If you come back to this quote and then you click any of these currency pairs, it gives you an option, new order. New order means that you want to place a new trade order for that particular pair. Either you want to place a buy order or a sell order. You can also choose to open the chart or just check symbol properties or advanced view mode. But if you click open chart from here, it then opens the chart of that particular currency pair. Do you see that? Very simple. So you can come back to quote and simply just click any currency pair right here and then open the chart for that pair, and it automatically opens it. Okay, so then how do you now navigate between the time frame of the chart? If you just click the open space and just click on the chart, it brings out this circular blue beautiful fine thing, and you can simply must navigate between the time frame you want the chart to be displayed in. This M1 here is 1 minute, M5 means 5 minutes, M15 means 15 minutes, M30 means 30 minutes, then H1 1 hour, H4 4 hours, D1 that's 1 day and 1 week. Now what this means is that if I click 1 minute, for instance, it means that each of these candles take 1 minute to form. So each of these candles you see on the chart are 1 minute candles. That means it just took them about 1 minute to form. As you can see right there, let's look at this candle forming right there. Once 1 minute is over, it goes to the next. You can see. Just watch. Just watch. Do you see that? So if you click 5 minutes, it means that each of, you see, that's why the chart changes each time you click that. You see, it means that each of these candles took 5 minutes to form. You see, so if you click 1 hour, it means that each of these candles took 1 hour to form. So this candle alone is like a whole bunch of all these candles, if you're using a 1 minute time frame. You see that? So let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. You can change time frames just by clicking the charts and then navigating between each of the time frames. As easy as that, really. Okay, so up here you see there's something like cross, which you can use to just move through the chart and see the particular day and stuff. Nothing much to that. There's F here. This F right here is where you can add indicators to the chart. Okay, let me go back. This is the chart. This F that seems like one symbol for frequency right here, if you click it, is where you can use to add indicators to the chart. Okay, it's pretty much that easy. So you can use that to add indicators to the chart, and you can add an indicator to the chart. Moving average, Bollinger Band. Let's try to add the relative strength index as an indicator. Okay, so basic stuff. Set to default, then done. You see, it just appears right here, straight up. The RSI appears straight up right here, and you can just add an indicator to the chart that way. You can also remove indicators from the chart if you don't want it to be there. So it's pretty much very easy. You see that? See, I can just remove that, and that's already done. See that? Cool. So I can remove all these indicators here right now by simply clicking to remove. Yeah, and everything is gone. Just a chart is remaining. I can also add to the indicators, so I can search for which ones I want to add. Moving average, and just say done. See, it's adds it automatically. You can search and add another indicator. See this F plus. Yeah, just click that. Add, say RSI. Where's the RSI, relative strength index? And I click done. Automatically gets added. You see that? That's where you can add your indicators. So this here right here is $sign. Is where you can change the chart. You can use this to change the chart into any currency pair you want. So let's say Euro card, the chart automatically changes to this particular currency pair that you clicked. Ooh. Okay, sorry about that. The chart automatically changes the currency pair that you select. You see that very easily. So this particular one right here is time frame. So another way where you can you can toggle between the time frames that the chart should be displayed in. Instead of this particular option I gave to you, you can also use this to toggle time frame, change the chart time frame, change the chart from one time frame to another. Okay, and then this particular one right here, that is like a page with a plus sign within the page, is for creating orders. So it opens the order page where you can either sell or buy, you know, and with the other details right here, lot sizes and all sorts, all details. So okay, so that's that for this particular charts page. And this trade page shows you your balance, your equity, and your free margin. And of course, if you have any ongoing trade that you've opened, the progress of the trade also displays here in this trade page screen. Is that all right? Yeah, it's as easy as that. And then you can view history here, history of all the trades you've ever been in and their accompanying profits or losses, so to say. And those are really the basic things we use right there. You can also use these to see nails and just a couple of other things like that. So, but all you really need to use per time are these four: quotes, charts, trade, and then history. Did you see that? Okay, it's as easy as that. As easy as that. Okay, so having shown you how to navigate the MetaTrader 4, let's just show you how to view a trade page. Okay, so if I want to trade right and I'm in the quotes, I can simply click any of the currency pairs I want to trade. Do you see that? If I click them, it shows me new order. Okay, so I can choose to create new order and then take me to the order page. You see that? Okay, so there are several options here on the order page. On the top of the page here in the middle, you see the word market execution. In forex, when executing a trade, you can either use market execution or you use a pending order. This is what it means basically. If you see my videos, you would have understood this. A market execution order means that if I'm placing a buy or sell, let the buy, you're telling the market to execute that order on the current market price. You see that? So you just automatically execute the order on the current market price, but you can change it. You don't have to do that. You want to set at your own price, so you can set order pending orders, buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell. So if you click it, it'll just change it automatically. If you click, automatically, but you can change back to market execution. Okay, the next line here shows the place where you set your lot sizes for your trade. That means what was the lot size you want to use for your trade, and you should select that based on your account size. You can pretty much change it. If you click the middle here, you can see the editing button appears. You can change it to anything. You can decide to use the 1.0 lot size, so that's the standard lot size, or you can just decide to use the 0.01 or 0.2. You see that? You can always edit it 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, or you can decide to use 8.0 lot size, whichever you want really. So that this way where you set a lot size. Please, not whichever you want, please. You should practice risk management every time you're taking trades. You shouldn't use lot sizes that are way beyond your account size. Just assume that you have an account size of $100 and then you're using a lot size of 10 of 1.0. That's like suicidal. It means if the market goes against you 10 pips, your entire money is gone. Okay, you don't want to do that to yourself. Okay, so this is where you set your lot size for a trade. You see that you can pretty much just set 1.0. Just set a 1.0 right. Yeah, okay, I think I have an account size in this demo account of about $100,000. Okay, so this particular section here, this changing price, shows you the current market price of this particular pair, GBP USD. Now this one showing here with this red is the sell price, and this here is the buy price, showing the green. That's the buy price, current market price. So if you're entering the market, this here is the ask price, this here is the sell price. So if you're entering the market using the current market price, market execution, you don't need to set anything, it just enters automatically. So these two here, this red one here and then this green one here, they are very simple. This red here that has the minus and plus is where you set your stop loss. So you can pretty much just press the plus sign, it goes to the current market price, and then you can set your stop loss and just adjust your stop loss and type it in right there. You see that? You can type in whatever stop loss you want to type. Here is where you set your take profit. This green one here is where you set your take profit. Okay, so this red one is your stop loss. This green one here is your take profit. This one to the left, your stop loss. This one to the right, your take profit. You can set your take profit price right here. Okay, and then once you've set all of that, you can simply just either buy or sell, whichever you want to do. Okay, of course you can enter a market without setting your stop loss or take profit or whatever. So let's try to do something like that right here, and then I'll show you some of the things I'm talking about. Okay, so let's just buy. No, we didn't do any analysis, just bought. Okay, so what happened is a lot size of 1.0, and then I'm buying by the market. So I'm buying at the current market price. You see, it took me to the trade section of my trade where I will see the trade I currently entered in. I'll see my equity as it's changing me to my profit or loss. And then I can see, either I'm in profit or a loss. I'm currently in a loss of about $13, $12, $19, increasing loss. I didn't do an analysis, just enter this trade just to show you how this entire thing looks. Okay, it's pretty amazing, right? You click, it just enters in, and then you can start seeing your profit or loss. Okay, now I'm in this trade. I can close it. It's very, very easy to close, or just modify my trade. Remember, I didn't set my stop loss or take profits when I enter the trade. So I can decide to come here and edit or modify the trade. What will I do? I'll just click this. You see that? So I clicked it and waited. You see? So I clicked and wait, then it brought me options. Close order. If I click this, it automatically closes the order. So let me click it to see. It asks me if I want to close with the loss. If I don't want to close the loss, I can just go back. Okay, so if I click it, let's click again, click and wait. You see, it asks if we want to set a new order on that same pair. If you click that, it takes you to the order page. Then you can set a new order on the same currency pair right here. But we don't want to do that. Okay, we're in loss already. So I can modify my order. So right here I can come and set the only thing I can modify is adjust my stop loss or my take profit. So I can set a stop loss. Right, I bought, so my stop loss price will be at a lower price than that. So I can just set my stop loss at a lower price of than the one I entered with, and then take my take profit at a much higher price. You see that? Okay, of course, usually you do calculations to do all of these, but just showing you how this works. So I modify my trade, it modifies it. So that trade now has a stop loss and a take profit. You see that? So it shows it here already. It shows you the stop loss and then the take profit price that you set for that particular trade. Cool, good. It wants to enter profit. Oh, where did you go? Okay, that means it is my take profit already. Okay, or my stop loss, anyone. And then it closed the trade. So it closed that trade. Now I can see the history of that trade right there. I was in profit. That means it hit my take profit price. Whoops, $3 profit. So okay, so what those things mean that we just set right now is that you see that did you see that I didn't close that trade before it closed automatically. It closed because when I set my take profit and stop loss, the market price hits my take profits, and so it closed the trade automatically for me at a profit of $3. Do you see that? Very, very easily. Also, if the market price had hit my stop loss, it would have also closed the trade automatically for me. So that's how this entire thing works. Basically, I can come here and change to another currency pair. You see that? Okay, so right now I'm going to show us how to interpret the trade signal and how to place trades with trade signals. Just come along with me. It's very, very easy. So perhaps you're on Telegram or you are on the Control CV app, and then a metatrader drops a signal and says trade. Usually the signal is going to come like this. something like this. Okay, uh, we're gonna have something like this. Sell. They're gonna tell you what to do, either to buy or sell. uh, they're going to tell you what to buy or sell. So they will give you the currency pair you're either buying or selling. They'll tell you either to buy or sell, and then they'll tell you the price at which you sell it. They can tell you to buy now or sell now. That means they're telling you to buy or sell at the current market price, CMP. CMP is simply the current market price. Okay, they can also give you the price at which you should buy or sell. That means they're giving you the entry price into the market. So you see that, and then they give you take profit prices, and then they give you stop loss prices. Okay, so you have take profit, you have stop loss, and then you have to set them in your trades. They are really as easy as that. Okay, so what do? Let's say you got a trade signal that says sell NZDCAD now. That means sell NZDCAD at the current market price, and they gave you the take profit one, take profit two, and then SL. These two take profit simply means that they are saying that if the market reaches take this price, close the trade and profit. You can also wait for the market to reach the other price before you take your profit anyway. So, but usually we say don't be greedy, just take a profit and leave. Okay, so we are going to be selling NZD CAD at the current market price. We're selling now. The trade said trade signal sell now. That means sell at the current market price. Okay, and they pretty much gave us a take profit price and its stop loss prices. So of course this is an example, and then you might not find the current market price in the market, or this take profit and stop loss price is the same or applicable right now. It's an old signal I just picked up from somewhere. Okay, but let's just see how that applies. So you get a signal that looks something like this. That tells you the entry price, or it tells you to sell or buy at market price. So what you do is simply come to your MetaTrader 4, you go to your quotes, you search for the currency, see if you have it. They said if you buy or sell NZDCAD. I don't have that currency pair right there. NZDCAD. So I just come and then I add it here. I think it's a major FX. NZDCAD. Okay, it's not here. Exotic. NZDCAD. NZDCAD. It can't be an exotic. It's not exotic pair. Okay, NZDCAD minor. Yeah, you see that NZDCAD. So just click it, it's added automatically. I go back to my quote and then I see the NZDCAD. You see that? Okay, so I can trade it my session. So I click NZDCAD and then I click new, or let me just open the chart first and see where the chart currently is. So you can see where the chart currently is on the 1 hour time frame and where it has been, all of that. This is there's been a strong buy trends in the past 8, 9, 10 hours. It's amazing. Okay, imagine that you enter that trade, a buy around this point, and then you rode the trend up until that would have been a lot of profits. Okay, so you're in NZDCAD, you want to place an order for it. Sorry. So you click the order button, and it opens up the order page for you, and then they've told you to enter market execution, current market price. So that's market execution. Okay, so what you do is that you now check your stop loss. You can set the stop loss price. You set the stop loss price here. You see that? You just set the stop loss price. You check your take profits, one or two, just pick one of them, but usually I say just pick the first one and closing profits, better that way. So you take your take profits and then you enter your take profits price right here. You just enter it in, copy and paste, just copy and paste. Usually we can copy and paste, copy and paste, and you do what else to do. Simply just sell or buy. Okay, that signal was an old signal, so it may not work right there. Now in setting, you remember that in the signal they didn't tell you what lot size to use. Usually we don't tell people what lot size to use when sending trade signals. Why? Because we know that people's account sizes differ, so you should use a lot size that is commensurate to your account size. If your account size is not so big, use a very small lot size and practice really good risk management. If you're not trading in thousands of dollars, just stick to 0.01234, at least maybe higher, just as 5. lot sizes, and don't so that you don't blow your account if the market retraces itself or goes against you for a moment. Okay, that's very very important. You choose a stop loss that is commensurate and most appropriate for your particular account size. This is very very important. This is very very important. It's such a lot size. Always remember to do so. Don't leave it to chance. If you leave it to chance, you may just have to be in loss. So set a lot size appropriately, and then set the other parameters, take profit or stop loss, and then sell or buy as instructed. Good. It's as easy as that. If you place a sell or buy, it opens a trade for you, and then it automatically closes either if it hits the stop loss or the take profit. Okay, so there are sometimes then they tell you the price at which you enter the market. So they give you a particular currency pair, they tell you what to do, buy or sell, and they tell you to where to buy at. That means they tell you the entry price. Okay, so what do you do in such a moment? What you do is that go to the particular currency pair, yeah, GBP USD. Okay, go to the chart of that pair, that's the GBP USD, right? Okay, and then look at the current market price, compare it with the entry price you were asked to enter the market with. If the entry price you were instructed to enter the market with is not where the current market price is, don't enter that market yet. Is that all right? So what you can do is to watch the market until the market hits that particular price you were asked to enter the market in. When the market hits that price or is in that particular price region, then you can place the particular order. Do you see that? So place the order, do your market execution order, place all the prices and all of that, and just do that. Okay. Now, another thing you can do is to use pending order. But usually, if you don't understand what those pending orders are, just watch the market till the price hits that point. Once the price is in the region of the entry price you were given in the trade signal, you can enter the market and either buy or sell. Fill in your other parameters, fill in your stop loss, fill in your take profit, and then enter in, and then the market would close automatically when it hits your take profit or your stop loss. But usually I advise people to still watch their trades as much as possible so that they can close in profit no matter how little as it may be. All right, this has been amazing. I believe that with this short lecture, this short video, you can basically place a trade and close a trade. Do you see that? You can place a trade, open a trade. You can search for a currency pair you want to trade. If it's not available here in the codes, you can simply come here and add from either. If it's an exotic pair, usually we don't send signals for exotic pairs most times. Their spreads are usually very high, so we do major FX pairs or minor FX pairs or crosses. Okay, if you want to do AUD, I think AUD is a metal as gold. You can do gold too. It gets added automatically. Okay, so and you can pretty much just trade those. You can trade gold. If you set a new order for gold, you can just buy or sell. If you buy, it opens the order for you. It's done. It opens in a trade. You see it opening there. Then you can close. Or just modify the order, set your stop loss, set your take profits. You see that, and simply just close. Then it closes, asks you to confirm. Okay, close, it closes it. Then you can see what your balance looks like right there. So you can see the history of your trades or the trades you've ever made. You see, you can see it right there. So it's not very very easy to use. Now I believe that you can use your metatrader 4 to trade. You can use the trade signals to trade also. If you have any questions, you can direct it to the instructors on the Telegram groups and the other channels you have for communication. You can join the online Zoom classes and also ask questions that you may not understand in this entire landscape. Thank you very much for paying attention to these videos. I appreciate you very much. Go over them again and again until you really understand and can teach another the same things and communicate exactly the same thing you've learned. All right, like I usually say, the better you can learn, the bigger you can earn. Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.